We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on last year's national champions, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. The Ducks offense making their way on the field to open this game. So here we are at the semifinal stage, the final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure the...
Looking deep in the very first play. Oh, it's incomplete. Almost a disastrous play here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up second down.
How about this? These guys aren't wasting any time. They told us in our production meeting that they were going to be aggressive, take some shots downfield, but I didn't know they'd open the game like this, especially in a playoff this much on the line.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Caught behind the line. It's Cox. Powering through the defender. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. Grab near the sticks. It's Cox. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Ducks churn out another first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Good enough for first down yardage. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. Touchdown, Ducks, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So Air Force's offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. The Falcons hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Back to throw. It's Connors. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense in hurry-up mode.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and trying to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Can he get there on the ground? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in road territory. 4th down, look at a throw for it. It's a quick grab. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
What a conversion here by this offense. You know, the ball is thrown short of the first down marker. Shows you the trust this quarterback has in this receiver. Makes the catch, and then a great effort there to pick up the yards after the catch for the first down.
Takes the handoff. It's Martin. Stiff arms his way to a decent game before they get him down. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And the Falcons pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Boy, good tough running here by Air Force to be able to pick up the first down. It's a lot tougher to move the ball down the field when you don't have that passing game. But Air Force always shows the ability to be able to execute and pick up big yards.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through 1 period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the 2nd? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Can they pick up the first on the ground? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Falcons will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Catch made on the right side. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15. And the Falcons will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Here comes a throw from the red zone.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different.
Clean toward the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? With the catch, it's Perry. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Makes a nice breaking ankles out there. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. The Ducks looking to keep this drive rolling. Play action here on 1st down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. There's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Dropping back, it's Connors. Makes a quick catch. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st down. They'll try the option play here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. They'll go hurry up here. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, this RPO didn't work out, and quarterback tried to bounce that to the outside to his left, but give the defense a lot of credit. They're waiting right there for him, and they get him for a loss.
The tight end has got it. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. 4th down. The offense will go for it. Finds the receiver. That's enough for the 1st down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Back to pass. It's Connors. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Sparkout. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. So on fourth down, they won't go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Falcons' offense is on the field now. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. First play of the second half is a handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's that offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Dropping back, it's Connors. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Breaking free at the 35. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position. The Falcons come to the line in the hurry-up.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Air Force. Great connection there for 6 points. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
That touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Looking for some space. It's Cox.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. The shotgun running play call. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs. The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. Ball handed to the running back. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And now from the pistol formation. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Handoff heading left. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. Here comes the Air Force offense back on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Looking to throw it on first down. Pulls it in. It's Barkow. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Falcons hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds his man. It's Barkow. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Pulls it in. It's Barkow. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. Well, Kirk, Air Force has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Pounding away with the run game. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Back to throw. It's Worthy. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out. The shotgun handoff here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Chris, is it just me, or is it a little bit strange that this offense continues to give this back the football, especially late in the game? He's got under 10 yards rushing in this game, hasn't been able to get anything going. It might be time to pivot and try something else.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Grab down the middle. It's Barkow. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
He'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss on the play. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle court, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Catch made over the middle. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? To throw, it's Connors. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? The receiver grabs it. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And the PAT is good. Turner trying to create good field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway, but one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Hill. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Third down play for this offense. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. Going to chuck it again. Bringing pressure. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Touchdown, Ducks. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Well, they needed the onside kick, and they come up with it. Remember, they don't need a touchdown here. Let's see if the defense on the other side can hold them to prevent the go-ahead score.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the catch. It's Perry. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. That's a great performance in the pressure moment.
Hey, what's up, Lil Joe? I appreciate the follow there. Man, that was a close game right there. I thought that dude caught that ball for that first down.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. The Kirk Street. The college football season all comes down to this. The championship game featuring the top seed. It was
Hey, what's up, Schaefer? I appreciate the follow. Thank you, sir. Or ma'am.
Scrape and claw through 3 rounds of playoffs. But all that matters now, 4 quarters of football for immortality and the ultimate prize in the sport, that national championship trophy. Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James Stadium, the site of this year's national championship game. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So Washington's offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
First down. They're going to throw the football. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And here's the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
He's knocked down at the 7-yard line. Brings up third down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Off play action. He's looking to throw. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the Air Force Falcons offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the lead.
Aggressive power, the play. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force. They strike first in this national title bout.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Tight end makes the grab. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks right for a quick completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give many lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. And the Huskies pick up enough yardage for a first down. And he drops back in the gun. That's caught. It's Harris. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. He'll hand it off. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So the opportunity to tie this game spoiled by that penalty flag. Let's see if they can execute better this time. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Using his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Falcons will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking downfield, it's Connors. The receiver makes the catch. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it with room to run. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Falcons will have 1st and 10 here. They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Look at the end zone. Has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Falcons.
Well, that's just split-second decision-making that's necessary for the quarterback when running the option. He does a nice job of seeing the defender, brings him in, and then pitches it out to the back. The back takes it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Fields it just outside. Loses the football. The snap is on. Touchdown, Air Force. This offense really clicking.
But you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Slides the quick throw. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looks to the left, pass caught. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
They'll run it here. That's the running back of the ball. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Caught near the sticks. It's Carr. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. Well, Kirk, Air Force has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And he'll set up to throw. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. On first down, it's play action. Makes a quick grab. Excellent catch and run by the senior.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. Looking to throw it again. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Man, I really thought on second goal you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running, and man, does it backfire.
And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. And now they run the draw play. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on third down. Now we got a fourth down situation, and now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice and try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Falcons offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. The back's got it. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Looking to pass here on second down. The short hands. It's Barkow. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Falcons hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Running back grabs it on the screen. Great cut there. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. And the Falcons starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Looking downfield, it's Connors. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
He's looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead he gets that first down.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for a touchdown.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Huskies bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Ball fielded near the 35. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Dropping back, it's Connors. He'll throw it now. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now.
Yeah, there's no pass interference there at all, right? Like, what are we doing?
For halftime.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And the Huskies will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Falcons' offense is on the field now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Important second down play coming up. Big throw caught on the left side. The Falcons pick up enough yardage to get a first down. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. And the wideout goes in motion. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's exactly what defense coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play and support.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be four-down territory, but let's see what the call is here.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
Enough yardage for an Air Force.
And the Falcons getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Connors. Caught over the middle. It's Martin. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Handoff here from the shotgun. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence.
Touchdown, Air Force. A great catch and run for 6.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
The extra point is good. They're pulling away 35-3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And while this is incomplete, we have a flag down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the grab. He's swarmed by the defense. Now it's 2nd down here. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. It's a quick grab. Fighting off the defender. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
An important third down attempt for this offense. QB keeps it himself. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Defense is coming after him. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Huskies.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. Here comes the Air Force offense back on the field now. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Leaning on the run game here late. Breaks free. Here he goes. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Still no answer for this offense. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good. More. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Here's the handoff. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
How about this defense today against this run game? Here we are in the fourth quarter. This guy's not gotten over 10 yards rushing. What a great effort collectively by this defense.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Almost intercepted, falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Would have been his second pick today.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. A gain makes it second and medium. Looking to run it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. He make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up 1st down at the 14.
Well, you go through the grind that this team has gone through, you learn to realize that your quarterback's going to be able to deliver on critical down and distances. There you go, 3rd down, big-time opportunity to put this game away. They convert, and I think that may do it.
Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the offense just takes a knee here.
All right, let's go. Another Natty. That's what we like to see around here. Let's go.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Let's say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind...
Alright, y'all. That's going to be it for right now. We might get back on later on and start on this season. We'll see what happens. I appreciate y'all. Peace.